Thank you. Hi, boys and girls. It's story time with Miss Laurie. And today our stories are about giraffes. Now, last week we did tigers, and the week before that we did elephants, and today we're doing giraffes. And we're doing this in honor or to bring light to March 3rd, which is tomorrow, and it is World Wildlife Day. And it's just a time to raise awareness of the world's wild fauna, which is the animals in the world, and the flora, which are the plants in the world. It's important to take care of both, okay? So, my first story is called Abigail. It's a nice name. She's pretty cute too. Look at all the spots. Okay. Well, Abigail loved to count. It was her very favorite thing to do. She counted the dots on Ladybug. Let's see if we can find Ladybug. Oh, there it is. It's right there on the bottom here. Right here. And I'll put it up closer for you in a second. 1, 2, 3. But Ladybug scurried under a leaf. Can you see her down there? Closer, closer, closer. So Abigail counted the leaves on the tree. 4, 5, 6, but somebody was eating the leaves. Let's see who? Crunch, munch, lunch. It was a zebra. Abigail really wanted to count. She started counting zebra's stripes. 7, 8, 9. I think that'd be a little hard to count all those stripes. Can you start counting them? There's a lot of stripes. It's incredibly difficult to count when you are moving, zebra, grumbled Abigail, but zebra just couldn't help it. Now look at all the stripes, because all the zebras are there. And there was no point even trying to count cheetah splotches. Whoosh! He was just too fast. Come back, everybody, said Abigail crossly. Oh dear, sighed Abigail, there must be something I can count. I know just the thing, whispered Ladybug, follow me. And it took me a while to find the ladybug in here, and I think I lost her again. Where did she go? Oh my goodness. Yep, can't find her. Found her yesterday, but can't find her today. Maybe you can find her. Do you see Ladybug down there? I thought she was, oh, there it is. I found her. Okay, she's right here on Abigail's ear, right there. Move it up closer. Do you see her now? Flowers, giggled Zebra. Come on, we'll help you count. Unfortunately, Abigail's friends were not very good at counting. 1, 2, 6, lots, bellowed Zebra. 1, 3, 5, many, laughed Cheetah. It was impossible. How long do you think it would take you to count all those flowers? But Abigail was a very patient giraffe. Carefully, she showed her friends how to count. Let's count together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They practiced all day long until at last their counting was nearly perfect. But by that time, it was dark. Oh no, grunted Zebra. How can we count when the sun has set? Cheetah's tail drooped and Ladybug frowned. But Abigail just smiled. Don't give up, everyone. Ta-da! Look, high above the stars were twinkling, and they were not going anywhere. So, I guess they can count the stars. How long do you think that would take? Together, Abigail and her friends counted all night long. 3 friends, 1,267 stars, and 1 Abigail. The end. Back to the splotches. Ta-da! Okay. So, I hope you picked up your craft. There's still a few left, and there's also some of Miss Joelle's grab and go for World Wildlife Day tomorrow. So don't forget to get those before they're all gone. So you should have a piece of blue paper and all your supplies. Have some glue and a black pencil or a crayon or a marker, whichever you've got. And all the different things you need. Okay, so we're going to start with this piece right here. And we're going to put some glue on it. And we're going to glue it to the very bottom of the paper. You want it to go right down to the edge. Okay, can you do that? Okay. And then you have this piece. Okay, and it's got sort of a flat bottom and then it's got the round. You want to glue it with sort of upside down. Okay, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. So wait for me to show you, okay? And we're going to put some glue on the back. And then we're going to take it, I'm going to put some down at the bottom here. And you can, okay, glue it like this or like this, but I'm going to glue mine like this. And you'll be able to see why in a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to turn my paper this way so it's laying upside down, but not flipped over, okay? And you have these 2 little pieces, which are the ears. Have you figured out what we're making yet? I need a little bit more glue on mine. Okay. So this is so I can see it the way it's supposed to be seen, because the ears go on the side. So I'm going to put one ear on. And I'll put the other ear on this side. I'm going to show you where I put them. Just like that. Okay? And then these things are the giraffe's horns. And we're going to put some glue on it and stick one right here. stick right there. Okay. See how I did that? Alright, and then you take your black crayon, marker, colored pencil, whatever you have, and you just fill in the top of the horn with the black, whatever you have. And I'll show you the first one so you can see, get an idea. Okay, like that. You don't have to color the skinny part there. And then you color the other one, just the little circle parts. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we still want to keep it upside down because you're also going to put on, I gave you 2 googly eyes and 2 glue dots. If you don't have those, you can use glue. I'm going to put your eye on and the other eye. Okay, there you go. And you want to get your black crayon out again, and you're going to give it 2 little nostrils, just the little parts of the nose right there. Okay, and then we want to give it a great big smile because we think it's a happy giraffe. All right, there we go. Now we're going to turn the paper over, and we have 2 leaves. And well, just put them on there any way you want. Okay, now you'll see. Well, we did it sort of upside down. Now it looks like the giraffe is reaching for the leaves to eat, just like in our story. Okay? And we can do. Tall giraffe is hungry. He reaches up high, then nibble, 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 crunch, crunch, crunch. Giraffe eats a lot of green leaves for lunch. Ta-da! Okay. The other thing I still have to put on is the spots. And I gave you maybe 7 or 8 spots. Some of you have a dark color spot. Some of you have light color spots. And that's because I ran out of the light color, and so I had to buy some dark color. And the spots go anywhere you want, but I would just put them on the neck part, okay? So, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can see there's like a black mark around it. I put the glue on the other side. I think I'm gonna need some more glue. So that you can see the black spots. And like I said, you just put them wherever you want. It doesn't matter. They're actually, I read that the giraffes get their spots from, or the pattern of their spots from their mom. So like maybe you get your blue eyes or brown hair or red hair from your mom. The giraffe gets the pattern of their spots from their mom. And you can just put them anywhere you like. I tried to give you some small ones and some big ones. And maybe you won't even need to use all of them. It depends on where you put your spots at. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I pulled out some big ones, and so mine are Fill it up fast. But that's okay. I don't have to use them all. Maybe I'll find one small one for her. Nope, I think you got one. There we go, I got it. I'll put this small one on the top here. There we go. So I managed to get 5 on mine. But you could probably get more on yours. And there's our giraffe, complete. If you want, you could draw birds, clouds, whatever you want. Okay, don't forget to put the cap back on the glue. And now we'll read our last story. And this one's called, Oh Dear, Geoffrey. And this is the spots that they did in this book. See how they're different. Okay. Meet Geoffrey, the young giraffe. He's very, very tall, with a very, very long neck. And sometimes he's very, very clumsy. Meet some more of Geoffrey. His legs are wibbly wobbly, and his knees are bendy buckly, so he often tangles, trips, skips, and flips. I don't know if this is true for giraffes, because I've seen giraffes at the zoo, and I don't see them doing all that, but oh dear, Geoffrey. Geoffrey bends down as low as he can go to say hello to the meerkats. Have you ever seen meerkats before? They're kind of cool. But he slips and sighs, and they all disappear in a flash. Maybe it's just because he's a very young giraffe. Geoffrey won't give up. He tries to say hello to the elephants, but he stumbles, bumbles, and bumps. Soon, trunks are dangling and tails are tugged. Oh, dear Geoffrey, look at the mess he made. Down at the watering hole, Geoffrey tries to make friends, but it's very muddy. He splishes and splashes, and then, do you see the friends he's trying to make? Splash! Oh dear, Geoffrey. Geoffrey is cold and wet and muddy. He's fed up with being so tall and clumsy. So he sets off towards his favorite tree, the tallest one of all, full of tasty leaves to cheer him up. Hello up there. On the way, Geoffrey hears a little voice, and then he feels something tickly. He looks down and sees lots of cheeky monkeys climbing up his legs. You're so tall. Please, will you help us, little ones, up to the top of the tree, they chatter. Geoffrey lets them all climb up his long neck. Thank you, Geoffrey, says the monkeys. Let's be friends. We would love to have a friend as tall as you. So would we. Geoffrey looks around and notices some little birds right under his nose. Nobody else can reach up here where we live. We'd love to be your friends, tweet the birds. Soon Geoffrey has more friends than he can count. Look at there, all those friends, that's awesome. It's easy to make friends up here, says Geoffrey with a smile, and I can stretch as high as I like. You're just like us, twittered the birds. You can reach as high as the sky. Can you reach as high as the sky? Probably not as much as Geoffrey can. And see as far as the stars. And that's the end. Okay, boys and girls, that's all I have for you today. Don't forget, there's still a few giraffe crafts and the crafts from Miss Joelle's World Wildlife Day. So don't forget to come and get them before they're gone. And I'll see you next week, okay? You guys take care. Bye-bye.